and they arranged a rendezvous, and then those people left the rendezvous before the Canadian troops could get there because they feared for their safety. And that's understandable. But what the military sources are saying to the Globe is that the job we were doing to try to get people out who were Canadians and who had helped Canadians, right? In a perfect world, if everything was going great, yes, we'll try and get others out who have no connection to us, because countries did that. I mean, countries did, during that massive thing, countries helped each other and all things. But in this case, in a desperate situation, nothing against the Sikhs, but it's in Afghanistan. But look, we got to have priorities here, and they failed in the primary thing, which was to get out Canadians. Now, the final thing is that Harjit, when he was interviewed, the minister said, this wouldn't be an issue if I wasn't a Sikh. Well,
he said, if I wasn't wearing a turban, I wouldn't be asked these questions.
I wasn't wearing a turban. And now the added thing, and again, this is reporting by the Globe, is that while this is going on, that organization contributed to the Ministers' Riding Association. So to me, look, this is not a question of that he's a Sikh. It's a question of what looks like terrible judgment by the minister.
Yeah. Brian, I think that there are going to be a lot more questions about this, but the defense that Sajjan is putting up, it's an attempt to stop the question. It's an attempt to, just put a wall in front and say, you cannot pursue this line of inquiry any further because you're being racist by putting this story out there. The Globe hasn't stopped, to their credit, to showcase to Canadians really just how chaotic it was and the poor decision making that was going on. I think it also, Brian, speaks to in part why Sajjan is no longer Canada's defense minister.
There's
but
so many reasons he shouldn't be. Look, the whole issue of him providing this information in the middle of the chaos. If you remember what his defense was when he was called before committee, Adrian, and asked why it was so bad and why things were missed, do you remember what he said? I wasn't reading my emails. He said he wasn't reading his emails in the middle of the crisis, but he had time to send these emails, to send this